We get to change our beliefs around who we've been, how people have treated us, how life shows up for us. We get to change what we believe is possible moving forward. Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of Sharon Let's Live with Marlene Dillon, Empowerment Specialist. I received a powerful revelation this morning on my way driving home after dropping my daughter off at school. And I want to share that with you. And I'm just giving you a couple warnings. I'm driving during the recording and my keys are making a lot of noise. And then eventually it started rain, sleet, whatevering. So just ignore little background sounds and don't be distracted. It's good all the way to the end. One of my most powerful revelations that I've received. And I think it'll be a blessing to you. Anyway, have an amazing whatever time of day it is for you. Check it out. So, I have taken on multiple jobs in my day. It sounds like from ancient. But, over my lifetime, I started working at 12 years old. So I have been trying to bring in my own money since I was 12 years old because I felt that I didn't have enough and that I wasn't free to do the things that I wanted to do or free to do the things that my friends were doing because I wasn't receiving as much money from my parents as they were receiving from theirs, to do what they wanted with it, whether it was to buy chips or put gas in the car, whatever you want to call it. Over the years, I always, was trying to get another job. This job is going to be the job that allows me to have this and to be able to do that. And then, get another job that pays a little more than that job and blah, blah, blah. On and on and on. So what I realized just now is that changing the details doesn't change anything if you don't change the I am. I was thinking about a lottery ticket, and I wasn't actually going to tell the story, but apparently I am telling it. So I was blessed with a lottery ticket as a Christmas present, and for a while I basically refused to try to do the little scratch off thing because I was like, I need to be in the right mood or I'm going to just completely bomb this thing. I'm not going to get anything, not even $2 or $5 or whatever, because the concept in my mind is that, I'm not a winner. I am not a winner. Or I am a loser, which sounds worse, but essentially it means the same thing. So I knew that I needed to get into the frame of mind and into the belief system of I am a winner in order to win this scratch off thing. So instead of doing that, I decided to just have my daughter do the scratching off or whatever, and just hope that maybe I win something, but keeping it loose. I have nothing to lose, and at most, and I may gain something, but not really thinking I am going to be the big $80,000 winner or whatever. So, so I do the little scratch off thing, or she does it. And, I'm doing the math and I'm like, wait a minute, I think I won something. And no, I'm not the $80,000 winner. That would be awesome. So, so today I'm going to, go do whatever I have to do so I can claim my winnings. And I started thinking about all the times that I've seen people, at the gas station or whatever, getting lottery tickets and how judgmental I've been about them. And how I have to stop doing that because now I'm playing the lottery. I don't plan on going to do it again, but you never know. So I'm always trying to improve myself. I don't claim to be perfect. And, when I catch myself doing something, like if I'm being judgmental, any other form of judgy, as I learn, I shift, because I'm always looking to be a better version of myself. So, yeah, so I'm sitting there thinking, like, about people who play the lottery on a regular basis. And the thing that I always say to myself is that what they don't realize is that if they were investing that $20 they put, they pay every week, or more, because I've seen people buy like a bazillion tickets. So if they were putting that money that they spent on scratch-offs into like a Roth IRA, or whatever, some type of investment account, that they would have received a return on their investment by now, because they've probably been doing it for 10, 20, 30, 40 years, rather than on the luck, the chance that maybe but people don't trust investing, because of what they've heard about people losing money and all that kind of stuff, and how it goes up and down and that sort of thing. But they'll put all their whatever into the chance that this $5, $10, $20, $100 that they spent on a ticket is going to bring a return. And it typically doesn't, and then they still do it again next week. Like, they might win something, but it might just be enough for them to play again to buy the tickets for next time. So I would always have this, like, if only you knew thing when I would see people buying their lottery tickets. So anyway, what I thought about was the people who are buying the lottery tickets with the expectation, like, this might be my big win. What's the reason? Like, because clearly they had faith, they put money into it, they went and did the works to get this to win. So why doesn't it work out for them? Because everybody's like, you gotta believe. Well, clearly they believed, or they wouldn't have, like, put this money down. But then that's when the revelation came to me that it's not, like, the belief in these, like, individual moments isn't the big deal. The big deal is the I am. Because if they show up with the belief of, I am broke, so I need to win this money, and this is how I'm going to do it, the main belief is, I am broke. And if that is the root belief, it doesn't matter what they do. And that's when I started thinking about myself and all these different jobs, and not just myself. Like, initially it was like, like everybody feels when they get a new job, like, this is going to be the one, this is going to change everything. But we bring the same I am. We bring the same belief about ourselves and about how things work out for us to the experience. And the only way for the new job to change the financial circumstances, or for the lottery ticket to change the circumstances, because as you may have already heard a million times, most lottery winners lose, like those $1 million lottery winners or whatever, they typically lose that money within 5 years. Like, they're back broke. And the reason is that they haven't changed the I am. It's kind of like if every new relationship starts out good and eventually looks like the last relationship, because we haven't changed who we are, who we believe we are, how we believe people treat us, how we believe people see us, how we believe life happens for us. If we don't change the I am, nothing changes. And what I'm realizing right now is that my real work isn't the individual things of, oh, I'm going to write a book and it's going to be a bestseller and I'm going to be rich. Or I'm going to sell I'm going to create these products, and that's going to be the way that, money starts flowing in for me. Or I'm going to write a couple more courses, and that's going to be the way. Or I'm going to start taking on coaching clients, and that's going to be the way. What has to change is not the details. The details are, they're important because they're the route, for money to flow in. But if I don't change the I am, like the I am can't be I am broke, so I'm going to use these means to make this happen. Like the I am has to change to I am rich, or I am wealthy, or I am successful, I am blah, 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 blah. People treat me in these kinds of ways. People see me. People who are interested in what I do flock to me. People who want what I have seek me out. People pay me, because as long as I have the belief that I am multi-talented, multi-gifted, multi-skilled, and broke, or I am one of the most talented people I know that nobody knows about, or that I have all this to offer but nobody cares and nobody buys what I what I sell, or that I can't sell myself, as long as that's my I am, it doesn't matter what I change in the details, because at the core of me, it's like I am is like the roots and the trunk, and then all the other stuff, those are like, the branches and the leaves or stuff, and if at the core of who I am, there goes the I am again, if at the core of who I am, my belief does not match what I'm believing for, then it's just not going to happen. Or it'll happen and then it won't last. Like if I can even use myself for example, which is really like me putting my business out there. Like I met what anybody would consider as my soulmate. The connection was so strong. Everything was very so natural. I can't even fully describe it to you, like a romance novel. And because I don't hold the belief that love remains, or that I get to have it, it's gone. It's gone now. And I'm not about to cry, I don't think. But yeah. But the thing is that it's not that I don't think I'm deserving. It's that I don't know. Because there's a difference. Like, I can look at the little details of okay, well, I think that a person who is this, 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 and this deserves this, 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 and this. And I meet that criteria. And there has to be a for real knowing. Not that the difference between I deserve it and I get to have it. That is the bridge I need to cross in a lot of areas in my life. And it's possible that you have areas in your life where you know that you deserve it, but for some reason you don't believe you get to have it. And the reason that you don't believe you get to have it is attached to the I am. And a lot of times that I am is based on, this is how people see me, this is how people treat me, this is how life shows up for me. And we have to make the decision, and don't ask me how, because I'm literally got the revelation today. We have to make the decision about changing. And maybe that's the first step, to accept that I get to change the belief I have about who I am, about how life shows up for me, about how people treat me. I get to choose. Because the reality is that we chose. At some point, we were probably kids at the time. Somewhere between birth and 7 years old is probably where we made that decision about how life is going to be for us, or because of something that happened, some way that we were being treated, some situation that occurred, we made a decision about how life gets to be. Because when we're born, the idea is, okay, somebody's got to take care of me. Why? Oh, look, that woman came with, milk for me, Why? Oh, now I'm dry, and that's the thing, is that there's the expectation, like, of course I'm taken care of. However, at some point, if you're why and no one shows up, or you're why and then someone's mean to you, then the belief can shift. And it can be from that early that the belief shifts, which is part of the reason why I am not a fan of people having that thought, like, oh, just let the baby cry, because it actually does a lot of psychological damage to the child. But that's neither here nor there, because they're crying for a reason. But anywho, that's neither here nor there. Anyway, so basically, point is, I drift, that we get to change who we believe we are. We get to change our beliefs around who we've been, how people have treated us, how life shows up for us. We get to change what we believe is possible moving forward. We get to accept, yeah, that's how it was, and those experiences happened, but I'm choosing to no longer believe that that's how life has to be for me. And I have seen so many people change their lives by changing those beliefs, which you would think would have made it like click for me, like, oh, that's the way to do it. But now I'm seeing it. That's the way to do it. So I think first step is accepting that I get to choose how I am treated from this point forward. I get to change my belief about how I am treated. I get to change my belief about how life works for me. I get to change my belief about how, I don't know what the other one is, because, ADHD, but you know what I was about to say. Anyway, I hope that you gained something from this. Start thinking about what your core I am belief is, and then what you want it to be, because you can look at your life and see what's been showing up, and it'll help you to see like what your I am is, regardless of what you believe you deserve. It's about what you believe you get to have, what you believe you get to be, what you believe you get to do. Okie dokie. This is Marlene Dillon, Empowerment Specialist. Have an amazing whatever time of day it is for you. Blessings. To learn more about me, Marlene Dillon, Empowerment Specialist, please visit MDillonDesigns.com. There you can find more podcast episodes. You can read my inspirational blog. You can check out my online store of personalized gifts featuring the characters from my empowering children's book, I'm Proud to Be Natural Me. You can find parenting resources, including my online communication course, Healing Our Families, Healing the Parent-Child Relationship. To send a gift of encouragement, please visit MDillonDesigns/support. Please follow and share if you found this podcast inspiring. Thank you, and have an amazing day.